Hey, welcome back. Today is March 3rd, Wednesday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how it could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future. Before diving into BakerySwap, BAKEBUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys still want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculation opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. But I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market. First, I've already done a more extensive post on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action today, and mentioning that they are the focus of the market right now, since Bitcoin price action has pulled back quite a bit from last week, and Bitcoin dominance does have a charged bullish pattern that could be playing out. I would still focus on those two market indicators before diving into any particular smaller markets, because a pullback in Bitcoin price action could still have an effect on the overall altcoin markets. Magnitude of that pullback will depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's take a look into Bitcoin dominance very quickly. We are up about 0.1% for Bitcoin dominance. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up over 4%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 4%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I will usually see total altcoin market cap trailing in gains behind Bitcoin price action. Now, I usually do emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards because the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see then total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin price action. Okay. Now, I'm going to skip Bitcoin for now because I've already done a more extensive post on it today, but any pullbacks in Bitcoin price action here could still have an effect on the altcoin price action. Magnitude of that effect, that bearish effect, would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance could be trending. Let's take a look into BakerySwap, BakeBUSD, and see what exactly could be going on in here. Since the last time I have spoken, BakerySwap here has been extending that falling wedge pattern I have mentioned in my last post. Now, I usually do take a look into the higher time frame RSIs from the monthly down to the daily time frame, but we don't have an RSI reading for any of these time frames because this coin is still very new. Okay, it just came into market about February 19th here. Okay, now let's take a look into the smaller time frames here. I said I was focusing on the 4-hour time frame, where I can see a very extensive falling wedge pattern here. Now, falling wedge patterns are generally bullish patterns. According to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. Okay, if it actually breaks to the upside, the measure target is taken by the opening of the pattern and then adding it back to the expected breakout point. So let's say it was to actually break out by March 5th, midnight UTC, just for convenience, and it's very close to this fib level as support here. Okay, then I will have a measure target of about $2.55, slightly over. Okay, clearly, if it actually breaks out sooner, I will have a higher measure target. If it breaks out later, I will have a lower measure target. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's also take a look into any short-term moving averages that could be acting as resistance above the pattern right now that I should be looking out for. So if the price action looks like it has broken above the pattern, I would still look out for these lingering resistances that could still present rejection. Okay, so let's take a look from the hourly time frame up to the highest time frame where we do have moving averages here. So from the hourly time frame, it seems like all moving averages are still within the pattern. 2 hour, 3 hour, it seems like the 3 hour 21 MA could be above the pattern, slightly upward sloping here, so I'll look out for that. 4 hour time frame, we're okay here. 6 hour time frame, we do have the 6 hour 50 MA that's above the pattern, so I'll look out for possible rejection there, even if it looks like the price action has broken above the pattern. 12 hour 21 MA is also above the pattern as well, but it is downward sloping, and it's very close to the top trend line. So 6 hour 50 MA and the 12 hour 21 MA from this snapshot are above the pattern right now. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern and above the short-term moving averages I have just mentioned, and any future moving averages that could be above the pattern by the time of the breakout and go towards its measure targets. Also, keep in mind that these fib levels could be resistances as well. So that's the bullish case scenario. Break above the pattern, any lingering short-term moving averages above the pattern, fib levels in between the breakout points and the measure target, and go towards its measure targets. Bearish case scenario here. If the price action comes back to retest this trend line, this fib level at about $1.05, I'll be a little more cautious, because the next stop then, if this support level actually breaks, I will look out for an extrapolation of the bottom trend line here, which could be quite steep down. Okay, so if this fib level actually gets broken, it does not look like we have any short-term moving averages below it right now. Okay, let's check again. That's correct. From the snapshot right now, there are no short-term moving averages below this fib level right now. It could be a psychological support about $1, okay, before coming down to possibly the next psychological support about 80 cents before the bottom trend line here, okay? So if this fib level at about $1.05 gets broken, I'll be looking at the next levels of psychological support before possibly price action getting to the bottom trend line here, which is pretty steeply down. So that's the bearish case scenario. And these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today for big BUSD. And let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.